Deny, defend, depose. Some suspect it's a play on the popular tactic in the insurance industry of delay, deny, defend, a way to avoid paying out claims. But police only going to truly know a motive when they make an arrest, and they are now one step closer, all because the suspect was hitting on a woman at the hostel he was staying at.
Good day, good people. Thank you for stopping by this quick edition of the Independent Mail. We're going to get right to it. This is just a quick update video updating the attacker of the UnitedHealthcare CEO, Mr. Brian Thompson. Turns out that the attacker started his journey from right here in the ATL. The ATL is known as fair share of attackers that have been on the run. Brian Nichols comes to mind, someone that went on a complete tear in the ATL. And much like Brian Nichols, this attacker also is probably going to end up being captured due to a woman. And unlike Brian Nichols, who succumbed to the comfort of some buttery pancakes, the attacker for the UnitedHealthcare CEO seemed to succumb to some cheeks at the front desk at the hostel that he was staying at. So we've got that. And I think there's also some more developments as far as the motive, which again may be this John Q scenario where someone may have had some coverage denied or something of that nature. But don't take my word for it, guys. Let's take theirs.
The NYPD looking for a possible suspect in the murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, who was shot and killed outside a Manhattan hotel. Evidence now suggesting a possible motive. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo has been following the story, and he joins us now with the latest. Tim?
And Mark, it likely has to do with his work, but everyone trying to dissect the words that were written on the ammo, what they really mean. It said, deny, defend, depose. Some suspect it's a play on the popular tactic in the insurance industry of delay, deny, defend, a way to avoid paying out claims. But police only going to truly know a motive when they make an arrest, and they are now one step closer, all because the suspect was hitting on a woman at the hostel he was staying at. She asked him to remove his mask to reveal his smile, and he just couldn't resist. A flirty and potentially fatal mistake for the man accused of murdering a healthcare CEO in Midtown Manhattan. The suspect, who remains on the run, revealed his full face while hitting on a woman who worked at the Upper West Side hostel where he was staying prior to the fatal shooting. For a man who meticulously covered his tracks, this moment of weakness with a receptionist could be what lands him in prison.
Facial recognition is really sophisticated these days, and I think it's going to help greatly. And of course, the picture itself, because this has been all over the country.
NYPD also piecing together the gunman's steps in the minutes, hours, and days before he snuck up behind and killed UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson Wednesday morning. Investigators now know he took a Greyhound bus that left Atlanta for New York City 10 days before the attack. It appears he had been staying at that hostel for several days, a place where privacy is almost non-existent, according to someone who says he stayed on the same floor but never ran into the alleged gunman.
His room probably had 4 to 6 people, but I'm not sure because I didn't get to come in there. It was locked. But the day that I arrived, there are a lot of cops there.
New videos also surfacing of the gunman that morning exiting a subway station, stopping at a Starbucks for a water and a snack, and even appearing to toss some trash on a garbage pile. Investigators have recovered that water bottle and have found a fingerprint, but it's apparently smudged. New evidence every hour, but still no smoking gun, as UnitedHealthcare officials sent a message to their employees assuring them their safety and supporting Thompson's family are the company's top priorities.
Brian was a truly extraordinary person who touched the lives of countless people throughout our organization and far beyond.
Now, investigators also found what appears to be a burner cell phone. At this point, they're unable to access the data on that phone. It's also believed that gunman also used a fake New Jersey ID in all this, and so far in all his travels, he only paid in cash. But Mark, it appears that smile on camera will be what breaks this case wide open.
All right, party people, as you can see, my man was busy, he was meticulous, but he slipped up at the front desk with the cheeks. And as you also saw, there was more speculation that this may be a grudge over some denied coverage. So with that being said, I'm also going to share this very quick article right quick, just to bolster some of the probably the more popular theory of the motive, which is definitely some sort of denied coverage or something related to that. But let me share this with you guys right quick. And let's jump to it. Let's go full screen with it. Yeah, let's do that. And let's jump over here and read. All right, what do we got here? M-worded insurance CEO had deployed an AI to automatically deny benefits for sick people. Yeah, something like that gets on the message board. People will not be happy. All right, what do we got here? Just over a year before UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was M-worded this week in Midtown Manhattan, a lawsuit filed against the insurance giant he helmed revealed just how draconian its claims denying process had become. Last November, the estates of two former UHC patients filed lawsuits in Minnesota, alleging that the insurer used an AI algorithm to deny and override claims to elderly patients that had been approved by their doctors. The algorithm in question is NH-Predict, allegedly had a 90% error rate.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
And according to the family of two deceased men who filed the suit, UHC knew it. Claimed that it had this high error rate and they knew it and were still using it. All right. This is alleged, though, in a lawsuit. As that lawsuit made its way through the courts, anger regarding the massive insurers' predilection towards denying claims had only grown, and speculation about this. I don't know what YouTube, I don't know what words to dang on use. A motive suggests that he may have been among those upset with UHC's coverage. Though we do not know yet the identity of the person that attacked Mr. Thompson, nor his reasoning, reports claims that he wrote the words "deny, defend, depose" on shells casings of the bullets used to fire at the CEO. A message makes the message that makes it sound a lot like the attacker was aggrieved against the insurance industry's aggressive denials of coverage of sick patients. Beyond the shooter's motive, it's clear from the shockingly celebratory reaction online. I had not seen that. I'm glad I haven't seen that. Okay. To Mr. Thompson's M-word, that anger about the American insurance and healthcare system has reached the point of literal bloodlust. I just saw the beginning of this article when I clipped it because this was going to be quick. And I just thought it was interesting that they were now using AI to deny claims. But this whole last sentence, this last sentence right here, where it's talking about people celebrating Mr. Thompson's M-word and saying that the anger about the American insurance and healthcare system has reached the point of literal bloodlust. I asked that question in the live stream last night. Is this where we are with this stage or this aspect of our healthcare system when it's about bottom lines and profits? This guy was just doing his job. Mr. Thompson was doing his job. We're all get paid to do a job. And he has to wear, his family's had to wear the outcome of said job. So this is a discussion. I hope this is a discussion because we have this really, when I say we here in our country, here in America, we'll get riled up about things while they're happening. And we've got about a 48-hour window of it. And then something else takes its place. I hope this issue with this state of insuring and taking care of people actually makes it to the lawmakers. Okay. We have an entire party now that was elected to run the entire country. I know y'all don't like regulation and stuff and things of that nature, but something's probably going to have to be done about this if this continues to happen. Because if we're using algorithms now to just say no, I don't think we've seen the last of this type of instance. And I don't think it's right, but I don't think it's the last we've seen of it. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on this. I'm pretty sure we're going to have more developments until they finally catch this guy or he fires a bullet that says return to sender. So that's it for me on a nutshell on this. Till next time, everybody, peace and stay informed.